The Bluffton football team is off to a great start, winning its first 2 games of the season by a combined score of 103-20, earning them SummitCitySports Team of the Week. The Tigers returned 20 starters from last year's team that won a sectional championship.
Couldn't be better starting-wise. You know, there's obviously some things you got to clean up. I mean, no coach is ever really happy, right, with anything. But in terms of our execution offensively, I thought we've been pretty sharp throughout. You know, we've been able to mix up run, mix up pass. Defense has come out and done their job.
You know, we got everybody pulling in the right direction. You know, last year I feel like we were all kind of individually, and then this year I feel like we're playing a lot better as a team, you know, especially week 1 and week 2.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, I feel like we have a pretty tough group here and a pretty good group here. Starts with our front line too. Just big guys up front, creating a push on offense and defense.
The offensive and defensive lines are truly the strength of this team. But even bigger than that is the leadership of the 18 seniors, including quarterback Braxton Bettencourt, who only has 2 incomplete passes on the season, completing 11 of 13 for 200 yards with 4 touchdowns.
I feel like we're pretty in sync. I mean, like if I scramble, they know where to go and when to go there. But other than that, I feel like we're just clicking a lot faster than what we did last year.
We're always comfortable with him, and he does what he does, and he's quick on his feet. He's able to make a move, make someone miss, and then make a perfect throw to our wide receivers, and just keep getting the stats up and make good plays.
You know, a lot of our receivers are 3-year starters, actually. Andrew Hunt's been a 3-year starter. Brody Lewis been a 3-year starter. Tucker Jenkins been a 3-year starter. And then A.J. Streveler's a sophomore, came and started every game last year as a freshman. You know, with Braxton coming back and those 4 guys, you know, having every single rep together last year, all 13 games we played, and then, you know, the 2 this year. If he can continue to be efficient, take care of the football, and put the ball in the hands of like athletes that we got, I think we could be pretty dangerous offensively.
Speaking of dangerous, the Tigers have had to start their season without their starting running back and sophomore Kamel Moore. But yet, the team still has been able to rush for 452 yards, averaging 8.7 yards per carry, with 9 touchdowns, 4 of those coming from freshman Cooper Craig.
Cooper, as a freshman, come in, one of those kids, he's not afraid. You know, he goes from playing on Tuesday nights to starting on Fridays. You know, hasn't had a ton of carries, but again, kind of the way the games have gone, hasn't needed a lot. He's got great vision. It helps that you're running behind, you know, 5 returning offensive lineman starters. I think any back would like to have that opportunity, you know, so, but Cooper's made the most of it.
I just knew our offensive line was going to get a push, so once I got past that first level, we just kind of do what I do, got around there and broke free and off to the races to the end zone there. Felt really good to be in the end zone, having my whole team with me celebrating.
He's a hard runner. Cooper Craig, I mean, he'll ground and pound as much as he can. Take the yards that he can get and then take more if he needs to. He doesn't stop moving his feet. Again,
that's just another element to our offense where you got kids who are hungry, who want to step up and play, and you know, Cooper's come in and commanded those touches. So we like that. We like guys who want to be football players.
And a majority of these guys had to suffer through a 1-2 start last season. But they were able to turn it around, winning 7 of the next 10 games en route to that sectional championship.
You know, it was kind of the second half of the South Adams game when we kind of realized we had something. We were down like 30 points at half and came back a little bit. And then we went on a little run, and we kind of knew who was in our sectional, and we knew it'd probably be us or Eastbrook, and then made it to the game, and we just came out with our head on fire and got the win.
I'd love to say it was some rah-rah speech at halftime, but I think I might have said 2 words to him, and it was, you know, essentially, I'm tired of being afraid of these guys. South Adams is a fantastic program, don't get me wrong. I have a ton of respect for Grant and all that they do, but our guys just tensed up, and when we tensed up, you play like that, and South Adams credit, they capitalized on that. They had a ton of skilled guys who took advantage. We went at the half and just said, hey, let's go out and play and not be afraid. And you know, we had a ball on the 9-yard line with a chance to cut it to 1 score with 8 minutes to go in the game after being down 30 at the half. Fumbled it, and 0-1 or capitalized. So that's part of it. But yeah, kind of really viewed that as a turning point in our year for sure. You know, we were able to win a few games and coming down the stretch from that point, and got in the sectional and kind of just caught fire. It was one of those things where we had a lot of breaks go our way against a very good Tipton team, and then obviously Eastbrook with Coach Adamson and all that he's been able to accomplish there. I mean, we had some things go our way, but I'm not apologizing. I mean, it's been a long time coming. We're very happy with it. We won't give it back, but we'll hopefully continue to build on it for sure.
And building upon it starts this Friday against ACAC Power South Adams, a school that 7th-year head coach Brent Kunkel has never beat. And the Starfires bring elite talent led by quarterback Owen Warner. And they too are 2-0 on this young season.
Yeah, it is a big game, and we're not shying away from that. Since I've been the head coach here, obviously we've been in 2 sectional championship games. Those are huge, but in terms of a regular season game with some juice to it, this ranks right up there. Them and AC have been the class of the ACAC since I've been the head coach. So you got a chance to play a team like that at home. It's going to be homecoming for us. Like you said, it should be a huge crowd that night. Our guys are ready to go out and hopefully get it done.
I feel like we'll have a good chance to win against them this year. I mean, they lost quite a few seniors last year. We still have our 18 seniors this year, but it'll be a dogfight. And the only thing that we really have to do is just stop their passing game and run game, and that's about it.
I know they're a very tough team, and I've never beat them personally. So we've been ready. We really want this game bad, and we're gonna have a big crowd out here this Friday, and hopefully we do what we do and walk out of this field with another win on our belt.
I'm really excited. There'd be nothing more as a senior to go out and beat South Adams. I really do think we have a chance. They got a really good quarterback, but if we contain them, I think we got the dudes to do it.
For Summit City Sports, I'm Jeff Mahoney. Masters Heating and Cooling presents today's Football Team of the Week. Make Masters your only call for all your heating and cooling needs, because Masters gets there faster. Call 866-824-HEAT or log on to mastersheatcool.com when you need them.